Hey guys, Dustin here with OutlandUSA.com, and today we're here to talk to you about the difference between a fake Canada Goose Parka and a real one. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, I don't buy from sketchy websites, I only buy from legit authorized dealers. And yeah, that is by far the best way to avoid getting a fake parka. However, it is not a guarantee, and here's why. You see, there's currently a scam going on where someone will buy a legit, real Canada Goose Parka from an authorized dealer, and then they'll return a fake parka in its place. They'll get their money back, and then they'll walk away with a brand new coat, essentially for free. However, if the retailer that received the return doesn't realize that it's fake, they might try to resell it back to you. And that's usually where you end up with a fake parka, not necessarily because the retailer's trying to scam you. So that means anytime you buy one of these nice parkas, you gotta check right away if it's real or fake, and I'm here to show you exactly what the differences are. So let's jump into it. So the first detail I like to point out, and the place I always like to go to first, is the patches. Now for some reason the counterfeiters really struggle with making these patches look legit. If you can see on this one, it's not flush with the coat like the real one. The real one does not stick out very much at all. And more specifically, the font and the maple leaves are all wrong. I mean, Arctic program is all one word. The G's and the R's, they just don't look good. There's stitching missing. Versus on the real one, very clean, even font. Maple leaves are really high detail. Colors are vibrant. There's, every once in a while you'll get a stitch or two wrong, but more than a couple stitches and you should be really suspicious. Now, the next place I like to look is, for some reason, the URL on the website is very frequently incorrect on the fake coats. So you see right here, they put a dash or a dot in between Canada and Goose.com. Now on a real coat, they'll never do that. This one just says CanadaUSA.com. There's never any dashes. Okay, the next place I like to look at is the tags. Now, 80% of the fake Canada Goose tags you'll see have the tags in a row like this. Real Canada Goose parkas will always be in a little booklet, and they'll have a little pouch that you can store the tags in so they don't hang out. Now, Canada Goose wants you to look at these holograms. Those are supposed to be unique to Canada Goose and prove their authenticity. However, this fake coat actually has the real hologram from the coat the person originally ordered. And so if you just went off of that, you'd be completely wrong. Now, Canada Goose have a run of defective tags where they don't have the certified down certificate that you can actually see on the fake tag. This one is actually missing it. So that is not a way that you can tell if it's counterfeit or not. Funny enough, on the fake one, they actually spelled quality wrong. So I guess the scammers translators need to be fired. So the next big giveaway is the fur. So a lot of times fur is really easy to tell if it's fake or not, so a lot of the scam jackets will actually use real fur. However, it's not going to be the nice coyote fur. It'll be either rat or raccoon. A good way to check is it's not thick at all. It's very light, it's fuzzy, it's more like you'd find on, I guess a raccoon instead of the thick, nice coyote fur. And the stitching is also where they mess up a lot. So if you can tell in this, the stitching is very poor. The strands of fur come off really easily. It's not stitched very well to the hood. Versus the coyote fur is stitched very carefully. This is the most expensive part of the Canada Goose coats to make. So they put a lot of detail into the fur stitching, make sure everything is flawless. If you pluck at it, it's not going to come off. Alright guys, so if you've already checked the badge and the tags and the fur and everything still looks good but you're still on the fence, it's probably real. But a good last way to check is to look at real pictures of the coat you purchased. For instance, this is the Wyndham Parka from Canada Goose's website or from a legit source, and to look at the fine details of the coat. Now this fake coat was probably a different brand or a different made coat for a different thing, and it was probably originally a legit coat that they added the fake aspects to make it like Canada Goose. So that means there are small details that are different that once you compare to a real picture you can pick out. For instance, the stitching on the real parka is absent on the fake parka, and there's no elastic band at the bottom versus there is one here. Lines on the coat sleeves, things like that. Obvious one is a zipper on the left breast of the fake parka is missing on the real parka. So ultimately, if you find a fake parka that's missing those small details, that's a great way to check, even if all the other details are correct. I'd be very surprised if they managed to nail the badge and the tags and everything, and that's the way you figured it out, was the small details, but hey, it can't hurt. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope that helps you tell the difference between a fake and a real Canada Goose Parka. If you have any more questions, I'll put a link in the description for how you can contact us. You can send us pictures, videos, and we can help you figure out if your parka is real or fake if you still can't figure it out. Also, feel free to leave a comment with any questions and I'll try to get back to you. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give us some love. Like, share, subscribe, check out our Instagram, check out our Facebook, all that good stuff. And hey, if you're interested in buying a Canada Goose Parka from OutlandUSA.com, there'll be another link in the description that gives you all the information. Yeah, so take care guys, and see you out there.